For further developments on the pandemic, joining us right now is a public health physician, Dr. Japhet Olugbagi. Thank you for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having me here once again, Millicent.
All right. I mean, looking at restrictions being scrapped in some parts of, other countries around the world, do you think that we've come to a point when we can describe COVID-19 as a flu?
I don't know about a flu, but we have come to a point where we need to live with COVID-19. We need to start looking away from COVID-19 being a pandemic to it being endemic. That is, it has come to live with us in our communities. And if you see what is happening in Europe, so many countries are beginning to lift COVID-19 restrictions in their countries. And that's because they want to open up their economies. They want people to go to school well, they want people to be able to travel, they want people to be able to conduct their businesses and in a very safe environment and relaxed environment. But we are not there yet in Africa. We are not there yet in Nigeria. I dare say that we are about 8 months, 1 year away from where they are in Europe, where they will be able to lift those restrictions. And we in Nigeria, we in Africa, should begin to continue to drive vaccine acceptance so that we can reduce the hesitancy that comes with COVID vaccination.
So that means there is still the risk, the possibility of reinfection one region, by another.
Yes, of course. If you go by what we said earlier on before we started COVID vaccination, we said that once a country is able to vaccinate up to 70 to 80% of their population, they can be described as being out of the woods because they would have achieved what we call herd immunity. But then again, we know that the virus, Omicron, can spread fast, but it is not creating so much deadly disease as the other variants. So, but in Africa, we haven't even achieved up to 30% full vaccination of our own citizenry. So we are not out of the woods yet. So we can develop a new mutagen in Africa. And once that happens, it can also infect other parts of the world. So yes, Europe, America, and some other countries that have achieved 90 or 80 to 90% of their vaccination, full vaccination, can lead restrictions. But in Africa, we should begin to drive vaccine demand so that a lot more people can be vaccinated. And it is when a lot more people are vaccinated that we can't say that we are out of the woods or we are beginning to be out of the woods. But then again, we need to continue to live with the vaccine. We need to prepare our minds to live with the vaccines. I would like a situation whereby in Nigeria, we have celebrities, pastors, we have imams, people who are celebrated, people who have large followerships to come forward and create vaccine demand, just like we are doing right now on TV and social media and everywhere. So when these influential people create vaccine demand, a lot more people will come over and take their vaccines, and then we can say that we are winning the war against COVID-19 pandemic.
We know that most countries also in Asia seem to operate an interesting model. Whenever they find a few positive cases or clusters, what they do is sort of lock down the place and then vaccinate or test everyone 48 hours, 24 hours. What do you think of that model compared to what some other countries are doing, Denmark, for example, or the United Kingdom?
Yeah, they are just trying to be careful, but we have seen that one approach does not fit all. But the best approach, I think it's happening, it's what it does in the UK or in Europe, whereby you have people who have received 2 doses of the vaccine come forward to take a 3rd jab. Now, once you have people, a large number of people that have taken 3 jabs of the vaccines, we can say that that particular environment, that particular community is safe for COVID vaccination because we know that they can't get this infection, but it is not going to be deadly. So locking everybody down, trying to isolate people without vaccinating them or without pushing COVID vaccination, it's a crude method, if you ask me. We need to be driving vaccine acceptance. We need to be driving vaccination. That is what can help us win this war quickly.
Indeed, and also misinformation seems to be playing another role in that regards, but another topic for another day. Thank you so much, Dr. Japhet Olugbogeye, a public health physician, joining us on the program. Many thanks.
Thank you very much.